Hello, hello YouTube. Welcome back to another Neverness to Everness video. Today we're going to talk about this character here, Baicang. He's the only male character in the 5 stars in the standard selector. So, due to my love for Gacha husband though, that's who I picked for my 5-star selector ticket. And I realized he actually has a very high skill ceiling. So I'm doing this guide to share like how to play him and what is his best weapon and artifact slot and his best teammate. So first, let's talk about his main gameplay mechanic. He uses power words in combat, and Baicang has 3 different power words: blessings, objugate, and silence. Later I'll teach you how to like use them separately because they have different effects. And his gameplay is like he puts down different power words using different methods on the battlefield, and then he uses his ultimate to trigger of the effects of the power word. So he has 3 different power words, so 3 different effects when he uses his ultimate. So let's get into that in details. So Baicang first has 3 different combo. He has like 5 normal attack. That's his first combo. Then he can hold and then shoot out butterfly. That's his second combo. In the future, I'm just going to call this like second combo butterfly to make things easier. So if you attack once and attack twice and then you hold your attack button, you use butterfly. Then his third combo is like after you attack 3 times, you hold your attack button, you shoot kind of like talisman towards the ground. I'll show you 1, 2, 3, like that. So this one I'm going to call puddle in the future for the rest of the video to make things easier for me. So first hold combo 1 and combo 2. Combo 1 is like normal 5 attack. Combo 2 is attack once or attack twice and then hold attack button. That is butterfly. And then third combo is puddle, which is attack 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then hold. Created 3 puddle. So butterfly and puddle. You just need to remember that. Make life easier for you. So there's another way to trigger puddle, which is you attack and then you hold the dodge button, and you directly go directly into unleashing the puddle attack animation. So to recap, there are 3 combos, like the normal 5 attack combo. Then butterfly, which is attack, hold. And then puddle, which is attack 3 times and hold. Or attack and then hold. Shift, which is shift or right click, which is your dodge. That will also trigger puddle. So how his combo ties into his power word mechanic, I'll explain now. So for his first power mechanic, his first power word is blessing, which is whenever you use normal attack 3 times, they will inflict this green thingy, this green power word blessing on the enemy. So whenever you attack 3 times, you'll see like a green character being attached to the enemy. So that is the first power word attack, power word blessing. The second one is objugate, which is when after you use puddle, you click E or the skill button, it will leave behind objugate power word on the ground. I'll show you now. Actually, before that, if you see on my, I'll move my character. 1 second. Oh, not that. I'll move me slightly to the side. Okay, if you see there, normally your skill button looks like a butterfly, red butterfly wings, and then white outline. So that is normal skill. So I can use it now. It looks like this. So it doesn't really do anything. So I'll wait for the cooldown to go over. But after you use puddle, which is actually you pay attention to the icon of your E. So after you use puddle, which is 1, 2, 3, and then hold, it will turn into that thing. It increases the range of your E. It deals AoE damage, and then it leaves behind this red thing, objugate power word on the ground. So that's number 2. So number 3 is called silence, power word silence. So again, you watch your, pay attention to the icon. You dodge, but don't hold dodge. If you hold dodge, you will use puddle. So we don't want to use puddle. So you just dodge, and then it will turn you to that. You use that. That is silence. It will apply this red thingy on the enemy. If you also saw the icon change, it will change into kind of like a homing missile, kind of red color. So to recap, his 3 power word, normal attack 3 times. That is blessing, green in color. And then use puddle, that is obfuscate, leave behind this red thingy on the ground. And then the third one is silence. You need to dodge, but don't hold dodge button. Just dodge once and then use your E, which is silence. And leave behind this red thing on the enemy. So this is his 3 power words, and his power words have different effects when you use the ultimate. So if I use my ultimate now, the power word silence explode on enemy. It deals like powerful single target damage. And this one, oh, I can't. And then blessing will heal you, the green color. It will heal you during your ultimate. The power word effect is only like usable when Baicang's ultimate is active. Oh. I use blessing here, green color. And then you just dodge, and then that will obfuscate. So you leave behind the red. So if you use your ultimate, the obfuscate will explode to deal big AoE damage. And then the green, the blessing will heal you. So basically, if you are like low on HP, you want to use blessing because you want to sustain yourself, heal yourself. If you are dealing with single target, just dodge and then silence. Then use your ultimate and it will explode. And then if you are dealing with AoE, which is obfuscate, and then I can't, my skill is on cooldown. You understand the meaning. Also, whenever you use your power word, it doesn't matter it's silent, obfuscate, or blessing, it will utilize, it will drain 3% of Baicang's HP, of your current HP. So whenever you use a power word, your HP will automatically go down. And if your Baicang HP is below 50%, it will use 1.5% of his current HP. So one power word uses 3% of his HP, but if his Baicang's HP is below 50%, you will use 1.5%. So that is basically the mechanic of Baicang, the character. It is actually quite high ceiling to use him, because you need to, but he can really do anything. He can sustain, he can do single target big damage, and then big AoE damage. And then in actual combat, I find myself using the blessing more when I need to sustain. And then use this if I need to deal like AoE damage, and then like single target I will use silence. So you need to like switch up your play style. Also, it's really, this is a unique case because I'm in practice combat, so you get to use this, like you get to use the puddle a lot to like when you hold shift. But in actual combat, I find that chance to be quite rare because you are normally reserving your evasion to like evade enemy attack, and when you evade and then counter, Baicang will attach blessing on the enemy. So I find it more easier to, the easiest is to apply his blessing and then silence. I find it a lot difficult to apply obfuscate in actual combat, but that's just me. Perhaps I'm not pretty that good at using him yet. So that's basically his combat mechanic. Alright, sorry about this. I just realized something when I was editing the video. I forgot to talk about a very important thing about Baicang's ultimate. Baicang's ultimate has 2 extra special skills when you use them. The first one is when he's in ultimate mode, he won't die for one time. Instead, when his HP drops to 0, he will get revived, but his HP will drop rapidly. Another one is when he's in ultimate mode, he can execute the enemy. If it's a mob, the enemy will get executed at 10% HP left. And if a boss, he can execute boss he can execute them when the boss has lower than 5% HP. So normal mob 10% HP, execute. Boss 5% HP, execute. So sorry about that. The little cut in, I forgot about that. But then let's look at his arc and then his module and stuff, and then his best teammate. Let me move myself back to my usual slot. All right, for Baicang,
back to work again.
His best arc is Camellia Society. Because if you look at him here, Camellia Society effect is whenever your HP is reduced, but not by being attacked by enemy. So as I said earlier, whenever you apply power word with Baicang, you lose either 3% of your current HP or 1.5%, depending on like how much HP you currently have. So if you see here, you can apply 4 times. So that's 48% increase in crit damage for Baicang whenever he uses a power word. So that is his best arc. And the good news is this arc is free. Camellia Society, you just need to complete a quest called When Word Sprouts, I think it's called. Yeah, where word sprouts. You can get it's a spin-off. You see here is this color. You get it. You're able to complete that when you are done with the auction house main quest. So around Hunter's level 14, I think 14 or 15 around there. So you just do that side quest and then do everything, and then after you fight the boss here at Serenity Manor, you get Camellia Society. So that's how you get his best up. Then for his console, you want to use Crimson Twin Butterfly because it's for his incantation damage and increase HP. Then the module just follow the one they ask of you. I'll have a more detailed guide later on in the future about the different console stuff, because there's details in here as well. And then for Baicang's Awakening, there's 2 ways to go about this. If you're a tactical player, which you can like handle like his tactical side of combat very well, it's suggested that you take number 1, because this one is whenever you use power word obfuscate, you will reduces cooldown. It can stack until you have like no cooldown at all. So yeah, you can like if you are very good with like mechanic side of thing, it's recommended you take 1. If you just want high numbers, it's recommended that you take 2, because this one like which with each power word you apply, you increase your damage by like at most 24%. So tactical player take 1, normal player take 2, and then this 3 is basically about his ultimate. So he does relies a lot of his ultimate, so you really do want that. Also, speaking of ultimate, I forgot. For this one, for the console, for module, you want to look for the module and cartridge. You want to look for crit rate, crit damage, attack, and then if possible, you want to look for energy recharge, or I don't know what it's called here, charge efficiency, because Baicang uses his ultimate a lot, because his setup is reliant on his like ultimate to apply his like power words effect. So that's that. About his teammate, his best teammate is actually also in the standard banner. Because Baicang is incantation and his special effect is Scorch, which is deals like DOT whenever he deals damage. So you want another character under this element. I think this is called Chaos, I'm not sure. So the only character so far under this with this element is Daffodil, which is another character from the standard selector. So for me, when the second free selector arrives on May 3rd, I will pick Daffodil so that they can pair together. In the future, that will definitely change when we have more characters. But so far in 1.1, you want Daffodil to pair with Baicang. And the other 2 characters like can be support or sustain. Doesn't really matter. You want Baicang and the person in this element. And so far, that's only Daffodil. And that's, I think, it's pretty all about Baicang. Oh wait, his life skill is also actually very, very powerful. This one, Thriving Daily, it increases your traffic of the shop where he's at So he actually is very powerful, his life skill in to help your like city life and production stuff. So if you have any question regarding Baicang and how to use him or any other question related to NTE, feel free to like drop a comment below. I'll try my best to answer. And if you like this kind of content, this kind of guide on characters, please remember to like and comment and follow. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day.